Hey, who's in here? Is there anyone in here?
No, Daddy.
Okay.
Hang on, come here. Come here, honey.
On March 19th, 2023, at around 9:30 p.m., Santa Rosa County Dispatch receives a 911 call about a shooting. Officers rush to the scene, unaware that they are about to walk into one of the most heartbreaking cases of the year.
Santa Rosa, the caller advised 7734. I got a subject down over here. He's in front of 406.
Hey, who's in here? Is there anyone in here?
No, Daddy.
Okay. It's okay. Come here. Come here.
I got him. Come here, baby. Come here, honey. Hang on, come here. Come here, honey. Come here, honey. Santa Rosa, we're going to need victim advocate and DCFC. Yeah, he's gone.
When they arrive, they are met with a devastating sight. A young man lies motionless on the ground outside his apartment. Nearby stands his 4-year-old daughter, Presley. She is visibly shaken, small, confused. It's painfully clear she has just witnessed something no child should ever see. Her father's final moments.
Hey, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So where's Nanny?
Okay, come here. Hey, where's mommy work at? Is she at work? Where at? At your house?
Yeah.
Where's your house at?
No, I want my daddy.
I know. Okay. We'll get your daddy in. Come here. Come here.
I want my daddy.
I know, honey.
It's okay, baby.
Could one of you guys check on your computer to see if it is mom, where she's at? Yeah. With like her address and... We're trying to get a hold of mom.
As one officer gently lifts Presley and tries to calm her, paramedics assess the victim. Within moments, they realize there is nothing they can do. The gunshot wound to the back of the head is fatal. Presley keeps asking for her daddy. She doesn't understand that he's already gone.
What kind of GSW is it?
Tape it off.
Nothing. Hey! Should we start cutting clothes? Hey, go upstairs, okay? We'll get up.
Do we know his name? LP, do we know his name?
No.
Does he live there?
I'm guessing in the head. In the back of the head.
There's people with fakes and stuff, man.
Yeah. I'm guessing he got shot in the back of the head.
With the killer still unknown, officers secure the scene. They search for shell casings, footprints, anything that might explain what happened. The air is tense. This doesn't look random.
I can't tell what it is. Something shiny right there.
The silver thing?
Yeah. It doesn't.
Nah, that's a piece of little plastic.
Yeah, I kept seeing silver shit in here too.
Did you get his ID from him?
He did.
I did.
Out of his pocket? Could you tell if he had a cell phone or anything on him?
There is a cell phone right there in his in that pocket.
It was connected to the wallet, but
So,
With no immediate suspect in sight, police turn to the neighbors. Someone must have seen something, and one neighbor provides a chilling detail.
did you hear anything or see anything?
That I was walking down halfway when I heard the shot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was a
Right.
shot. When I started walking again down the stairs, I saw the man on the floor with blood, and I saw a guy walking to the pine needles.
Yeah.
He was walking right there. That when he was walking, he said, "That was your dad," and he kept talking. but I couldn't hear anything else.
A witness reports seeing a man walk away after the shot was fired. As he left, he allegedly said, "This is what you get." That statement tells investigators this was personal. This wasn't a robbery. This wasn't random violence. This was targeted. The victim is soon identified as 24-year-old Colby Vincent. With his identity confirmed, officers begin trying to locate the mother of his child, Rachel Moore. But while police work to contact her, little Presley says something that stops everyone in their tracks.
Mommy did it?
Through tears, the 4-year-old repeats, "Mommy did it." It's not something officers can ignore. Not when it comes from the only eyewitness at the scene.
I actually don't remember. Who you looking for?
My granddaughter came to stay with her dad for the first night in over a year, and this is my best friend. Her kids live upstairs, and they just called her and told me that something's going on over here, and I just want to make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, there's no female here.
No
That.
child, no 4-year-old.
Yeah. Well,
What?
you said it before. No, hold on. Calm down. I don't know if it's the right. If it's the right door or not. So you're
I'm
relatives?
guessing at 406. I'm going to pull my phone up.
Are your grandparents or?
She's
I am
grandmother.
the baby's grandmother.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Moments later, an unexpected person arrives, Presley's grandmother, Christy Moore. She says she came after hearing there was police activity. Now, investigators have someone connected to both the child and the mother, standing right in front of them.
All right, this is Colby over here, so I'm sorry. You're Preston's mom?
Presley.
Presley, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not
That's
Presley's
what-
mom. I'm
or-
Rachel's mom. I'm Presley's grandmother.
Presley's grandmother. Okay.
What did he do? Can you tell me?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out here.
Is Colby okay?
Colby is not okay. Colby is deceased.
What?
So that's why this is imperative that we try to figure out as much information about what's been going on with him lately. It's our experience that these don't happen at random.
I need to call her mom.
We're working on that.
My kid.
We're working on all that right now. All that is being taken care of. All that is being taken care of right now, okay? What's been going on with Colby lately? What has he been involved with? Who's he been talking to? Anything you know?
This is the first time he saw her in a year. Oh my God. Colby is a great person. Don't let me get me wrong. Colby, I loved him just like he was one of my children. He is, oh my God.
Christy breaks down when she learns Colby is dead. Through her grief, officers uncover an important detail. There was an ongoing custody battle. In fact, this was Presley's first overnight visit with her father in over a year. That changes everything. This wasn't just a shooting. This may have been about control.
Oh my God, to be honest with you, I haven't spoken to him in almost a year because we have been in a custody battle with...
Detectives replay Presley's words in their minds. Mommy did it. With an active custody dispute and a child directly accusing her own mother, suspicion quickly shifts toward Rachel. And because of that, officers know they cannot immediately release Presley to her family. Not until they understand who is truly responsible. As the investigation unfolds, the truth becomes impossible to ignore. Evidence reveals that Rachel had contacted her former stepfather, Jason Curtis, about the custody case. Money was sent, weapons were discussed, and the shooting was no accident. It was planned. In the end, Rachel Moore is convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Jason Curtis receives the same sentence. The grandmother is charged as an accessory, and Presley, in one single night, she lost both parents. Her father was murdered in front of her. Her mother, the person she would normally run to for comfort, was responsible. The words she spoke through tears were true. Mommy did it. That 4-year-old told the truth. But the cost of that truth is something she will carry for the rest of her life. She witnessed her father's execution. She was separated from her mother, and she was thrust into a criminal case that would send her own parent to prison forever. For Presley, this wasn't just a crime scene. It was the moment her childhood ended. It's heartbreaking to see how often children get caught in intense, dangerous situations created by the very people who are supposed to protect them. And sadly, the next footage shows exactly that.
So, you have a child that lives here?
Yes. What's all over the floor right here? Because that'll kill them.
Yeah.
You don't notice all the flies. Look at these bugs.
It's 8:59 a.m. in Peoria County when a UPS driver makes a call that immediately sets off alarm bells. He's just seen something no one expects to see that early in the morning. A 3-year-old boy wandering alone near a busy intersection.
Officer car, my body camera's on.
But I tried knocking on the door, and the door kind of opens up a little bit right here, but he ran back to this house. I don't even know if he belongs here.
Okay, is he inside?
Yeah, he's right here.
Hey, bud. You doing all right? I'm Officer Carr.
He doesn't talk. He's probably about 2, you know. I don't know what to do.
Hey, bud. Do you live here? Hey, bud, you want to come out here so I can help you out? You're just trying to get back inside?
Do you mind if I get going, officer?
Yeah, can I just get your name?
Oh, it's so freaky.
But yeah, you said you saw him down here by the little pipes.
Right down here, and he's about ready to cross the intersection. I'm like, dude, you're going to get run over. I mean, like, in the car. And I asked him, I'm like, are you supposed to be out here? You look awful young. And then he just got out of the little pipe, started running all the way up the street.
Okay.
And he has, like, paint on him. And
okay.
yeah, so I don't know what's going on.
All right, so you saw him down there, you asked him if he was okay, and then he ran back up here?
Yeah, ran all the way up here, tried to get into the front door.
Okay. You doing all right, bud? You're all covered in paint, dude. Knuckles? What you doing in there? You got your mom's phone? Is mommy here? Mommy here? All right, I'm gonna knock on the door, okay?
The driver tells dispatch there's no adult in sight. No one chasing after him. No one even looking for him. Officers rush to the address connected to the child, but getting inside isn't easy. And when they finally do, what they find will leave a lasting impression.
Hello? Police department!
Hi. Hello? Mind stopping out and talking to me?
Yeah, sure.
So you have a child that lives here?
Yes.
What's his name? Inside?
Yes.
He is?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, he's up running around right now.
Okay, well, he's out here. He got out of the house. All right,
Okay.
he was down the street, actually.
Oh my God.
The UPS driver stopped and tried to get a hold of him, all right?
This is Austin Peter. At this moment, standing outside with police, he seems unaware that everything is about to change. He doesn't realize that the next few minutes will determine whether his child goes home with him or not.
Yeah, I have no idea at all how that happened.
Okay.
Like, I was in his room. I was in his room picking up, and like just picking up a little bit, and then he was just in the living room running around, but yeah, I didn't hear any doors open or anything. But,
is anybody else home?
My wife, but she's asleep right now.
Okay, can I get your name? Austin.
When did you get up around this morning?
I've been up since 6, and then he got up a little. What time is it now? Hey, don't.
What time is it now?
Yeah.
Well, it's about 9:10.
Yeah.
You good if I go chat with her real quick, just make sure she's okay? And you just tell me how to get there if you want to hang out here.
Yeah. Like I said, he's made a little bit of a mess. So, she's right in here.
Okay.
Hey, babe. 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 Pops.
All right, we're good. We can go back outside and wait, man. That's okay. Jed, you okay? Are you okay? I'm police department. You okay? I'm just making sure you're all right. Alright. Just want to make sure you're alright. We can go way back outside, man. There's kittens everywhere in here.
Yep.
Look out, little killer.
One of the strays that we brought in recently had kittens. So.
Had kittens?
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, we'll just go wait outside.
Yeah.
Good.
As officers step inside the house, the situation becomes clearer. The condition of the home raises immediate concern. It's not just about a child wandering outside. It's about the environment he's living in. The scene inside suggests neglect, and officers quickly recognize they may have no choice but to remove the boy for his safety. Before that can happen, they have to explain to Austin what's going on. And that's never an easy conversation.
I'm sure they said our cameras are on, man. So what's happening now with, given the nature of the call and everything? I'm sure you're kind of aware of what's happening. We have a policy to go by, and we had to contact the DCFS regarding the matter, okay? I'll be completely blunt with you, man. I'm not saying this to be insulting. That inside of the house is unsuitable for a child. Okay? With that being said, we're not, how it's going to roll right now, we're going to hang out here. We don't want to cause any more stress or anything to the child or anything like that. On a technical level speaking, the child is in our protective custody currently. We're not going to remove you guys from each other. We're just going to hang out here together. Okay? Does that make sense? Or you need me to explain that further for you?
Are you taking him?
On paper right now, the child is in our protective custody. Physically, I'm not removing him from you right now. We're going to hang out here until we hear back from DCFS, and they're going to come out and meet, okay? That's how this is going to go. Again, everything I'm doing is in the best welfare of the child. Everything that I've seen in the home. Again, I'm not saying any of this to be insulting or derogatory towards you. It's not right for the child to be living in there. He seems well fed, and I've told everyone that he seems well fed. Outside of that, though, he's filthy. That diaper's been on him, I would assume, for several days by the looks of it. He's got a matted hair. I mean, I get if you come home tired, man, it is, but at the same time, the kid needs to be cleaned up before bed or something.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, like when
and we have no idea how long the kid was outside. He could have been outside for hours, correct? I mean, and I know you said you didn't hear him knocking. You said my suspicion is that you were probably asleep and didn't realize the kid got out. And the only reason we got you woken up is because I pretty much threw your door open and yelled pretty distinctively, trying to get your attention. Okay. So just so everyone's on the same page, again, as of this moment, your son is in our protective custody. We're not going to physically remove him at this point, but anywhere he goes, we're going with, which is why we're hanging out outside, because I don't want to be inside the residence right now. All right. Hang tight with Officer Carr here for a second. We got to make a phone call, okay? On board with that?
Yep. Hello, I'm Officer Younglove with the Pekin Police Department. I just got to let you know my body cam's on. I have a situation over here in Pekin regarding a child.
Okay. But, is it a domestic abuse or?
No, ma'am. So this kid, a unknown caller called in for a child walking in the middle of an intersection with no supervision. The kid has no shirt on. He has pants on that's covered in paint. The child's covered in paint. His diaper's sagging down to his knees. It's been soiled several times, and according to the dad, the paint incident occurred sometime last night, and the dad got home from work around midnight last night, and he said he was up by around 6 a.m. this morning. So nothing has been done with the child. He was completely unaware that his child was no longer in the residence and in the middle of an intersection playing around, and it took us a while to even make contact with the father at the residence.
Okay. Yes, I can take that information. So let's start by getting your information. You say you're from the Pekin Police Department?
Pekin Police Department, that's correct.
Okay. And I can take that report, that information, and get DCFS involved.
Okay.
Where's the child now?
The child's name?
I wanted to know where the child is. The child with you all? Is he safe now?
He is with us and the father. We are still out on scene talking.
We have...
Out on scene. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, so let's get your name first.
Real quick, ma'am. This is another officer, Officer McPhee. I'm on scene as well. This child is not, we have not taken custody of the child. He's still physically with the parent. But we don't like how this is looking, and we wanted to reach out to you guys and see if this is something you guys would want us to take
Okay.
Take,
That's something I'll have to send out to the field, okay?
Yep.
They'll make that determination, okay?
Understand.
So I'm going to do it as quickly as I can.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Child Services is contacted and briefed on everything officers have seen. While waiting for a supervisor to arrive, police remain on scene, ensuring the child is safe and the situation stays under control. Every detail now matters.
Camera's on. How's it going?
Doing all right.
Am I interrupting anything? I'm Paul with the City of Beacon. I'm with the police department. I'm the code enforcement guy. I have a body camera on. I have to let you know that. They're a little concerned about the conditions of the house inside.
Yeah. I've been in the process of cleaning as well, so.
Okay, so do you mind if we take a look and see what's going on?
Sure.
Yeah, Austin, if you want to holler in, just let her know that we're coming in.
Yeah, just let her
stay
know.
out here with Officer Younglove.
Okay.
I'll go.
I just noticed the flies.
We're good to come in, right?
I'll get some pictures. So you don't notice all the flies? What's all over the floor right here?
Baby powder. He got into our bathroom last night.
Person stopped in there once and officer down at 136 South Roosevelt.
But
Get the worst one.
Okay. No, not that one.
How old is that baby powder? Is it Johnson baby powder?
I do not know what.
Do you know where the thing is for it?
I know it's probably stuffed in the garbage. I haven't been able to take this out. The garbage can is already full. But we have one of these.
So that's like
that's been. How long has it been there? It's been there since like last night.
Yeah, but baby powder is air toxic.
Okay.
I mean that can make you and your wife extremely sick and almost like in some cases it can cause some really bad damage to your lungs.
Yeah.
Okay, so there might be a situation where you guys are gonna have to leave the house.
Yeah.
All right. Is there some place that you and your wife could go?
I don't know honestly. Like babe, you know anywhere that we could go? I mean, I just haven't gotten to this part. Like it's been there since late last night.
So you got animals too? How many cats do you have?
Yeah, we have two that are ours, and then we have like a stray that we brought in that had kittens.
How many kittens are here?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
like I said, we have
I'm gonna have these guys get a hold of animal control and come out. Okay. I would get because that'll kill them.
Yeah.
Right, can we take a look what's going on back there?
Yeah.
You know your phone's on the ground down here?
That is a completely different phone. That one's broken.
Okay.
I can't use that one at the moment. I had one that I guess took off with.
What's in here?
That's his bedroom.
Whose bedroom?
His.
Can we open it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, come on, buddy.
Yeah, I've been trying to clean up in here as well. Sorry.
Speaking from 4 Animal Control, we have them respond out to here as well. Kittens.
I'm gonna get out of his way and walk. I'm being cautious not to step on an animal here.
So the resident by call.
Look at these bugs.
On this afternoon, take care of things.
See all the flies on the roof? I'm gonna try to get a video on here of these. I don't typically use the regular camera, but we're gonna get a video of the flies. Okay. Can we look in the backyard?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a door over here to the side. Sorry. Right there. Yeah.
Is there any animals back here? Go to the back, one of the windows in the backyard and put that on there. To Austin. So the Dream Center in Peoria, you guys, because of the family that you are, you'd be able to get a hold of them about possibly a place to stay. Misty, the social worker, they contacted her for the city of Pekin. You could also reach out to her down at the police station. Not only is the condition of the house unlivable, but it's also dangerous to your health. Okay, so what's going on is you guys are going to get sicker and sicker. So right now we're going to placard the house as uninhabitable. And while you're finishing up with him, just to give you an update, you guys need to be out of here by this afternoon. Okay, so grab what you can that you need, and what will happen is if anybody's in the house, then and we get called out, then we'll board it up, and you guys won't get in it at all. Okay, and then until the landlord calls us and we figure out how we're going to do to get the place cleaned out. Nobody can be. It's just not safe to be in the house. Okay. If we have to, then the city will get a warrant, and then if anybody's in it, they'll get arrested and taken to jail. Okay. So I want you to call me and let me know where you guys end up. Okay. You got my number on that card as well. All right. And then, but make sure that the landlord, whoever you guys, this married person, gets a hold of me sometime today, hopefully. Okay. All right. We'll let you finish up with animal control.
In the end, Austin Peter is arrested and charged with endangering the life of a child. The 3-year-old boy is placed into protective custody. As of now, there have been no public updates on whether he was later released to a relative or placed with another caregiver. What started as a routine delivery route turned into a rescue, because sometimes it only takes one person paying attention to change the course of a child's life. But what if it's not an adult stepping in to reveal the truth? What if it's the child themselves who speaks up about the situation they're trapped in? In this next horrific case, you're about to see exactly that unfold. For this case, we're covering one that many of you probably already know because of just how unbelievably gruesome it was. But it fits perfectly in this video, because if law enforcement hadn't shown up when they did, these kids might not even be alive today. Even though the story made headlines everywhere, I've included real footage so you can truly see how everything unfolded. Let's dive straight into the story of the Turpin family.
911 emergency, what are you reporting? I just went away from home because I live in a family of 15, and my 2 little sisters right now are chained up. Okay, how old are you? I'm 17.
In the early morning hours of January 14th, 2018, a 911 operator in Riverside County answers what initially sounds like a routine call. Within seconds, though, something feels wrong. On the other end of the line is a trembling 17-year-old girl who says she has just run away from home. Her voice is shaky and oddly childlike. She doesn't know the name of the street she's standing on. The most disturbing part is that she's never been outside alone before. You can hear the urgency in her voice as she desperately tries to get help.
I just ran away from home.
Okay, do you know where you are?
I'm actually in California, Paris.
Do you know what street you're on?
No.
Do you see any signs or anything, like any street signs?
No, I don't.
The operator speaks with her briefly, but quickly realizes this situation requires the sheriff's department. She asks the girl, Jordan, to hold the line while she transfers the call. Jordan agrees. She stands there in the darkness, breathing heavily, filled with adrenaline and fear that at any moment her parents could appear from the shadows and drag her back home.
It's CHP with the transfer. She's not sure where she's at. She says that she's in Paris and she ran away from home.
Okay. Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes, I'm still here.
What's your name?
Jordan Turpin. Turpin. Do you need my address?
Yeah, what's your address?
Okay, you gotta give me a minute. It's gonna take a while. I live in... Okay, this is my address. 9257. Okay, did you get that?
Case? Is it C-A-S-E?
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna start over. My address is 92570-5574. Did you get it?
Okay, so now you just gave me a whole bunch of numbers. You didn't give me any kind of street name there.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're just around the corner from your house, is that right?
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. I've never been out. I don't go out much, so I don't know anything about the streets or anything.
Listening to her struggle is heartbreaking. She is doing everything she can to explain what's happening. Yet she clearly has little understanding of how the outside world works. She has been so isolated that even basic details are hard for her to communicate. As dispatchers try to pinpoint her location and gather more information over the phone, the situation becomes even more disturbing.
Why did you leave your house?
What?
Why did you leave your house?
My 2 little sisters right now are chained up
Where are they chained up at?
on their bed.
Then there are 15 kids?
There's 13 kids, and then a mother and father.
Are you at a corner right now?
I might be.
Are you at, is there a street sign? Is there a pole with 2 names at the top?
I just see a stop sign.
Okay, can you go over and stand right at that stop sign?
Yes.
Not long after the call, Deputy Anthony Kachi is the first to arrive on scene. He sees the young girl standing outside.
Hi, Jordan. Hi, what's going on?
Okay. I just ran away from home,
Okay.
and I live in a family of 15.
Okay.
Thank you so much. There's a mother and father, and then there's 13 kids.
Uh-huh.
And,
How old are the kids?
okay, some of them are, like, okay, my older sister's 29, the youngest is 2.
And they all live in the house?
Yes.
Even your 29-year-old sister?
Yes. Oh, yeah, they're kind of scared to ask to move out because of their mother. Some of them have asked for a job before, and she acts like that's crazy and it would never happen. But, my 2 little sisters right now are chained up.
How old are they?
11 and 14. They're chained up because they stole mother's food.
Uh-huh.
But, okay, yeah. And do you want to know why they stole mother's food?
Why?
Okay. All we ever eat, for like probably like 2 straight years or 3 or more, but we always eat the same things. But sometimes we do eat. I'm sorry if I talk too much. Okay. I've never talked to anybody out there, so I've never been alone with a person, so this is very hard for me to talk.
Despite her obvious fear and hesitation, Jordan continues to share as much information as she can. She struggles to find the right words, often sounding confused, but she pushes through because she knows her siblings are depending on her.
Okay. All we ever eat is peanut butter sandwiches. Sometimes they tell mother that they're hungry, but she has to give it to them. And then when they throw up, she says, "You're supposed to tell me if you're hungry, I'll give you something." And then they try to tell her, and she just like, "Okay, go on." So.
You've never been outside before?
Okay, I've been outside.
Do you go to school?
No, I haven't finished first grade.
How did you, do your parents know you left your house?
No, they don't.
Do you take any medication?
What's medication?
Medication?
Yeah, what's medication?
Do you take pills? Do you take pills?
Oh, I
For-
don't think I've ever taken a pill before.
Okay.
Right, I haven't. But,
What about your other siblings? Do they ever go outside?
okay. Mother treats them right. They're like, they go out every day when she goes out, but she takes turns sometimes. It's 2 right now. But when was 1, was crying, and mother from her head with a pencil, and she just turned 1. And we was like noticing stuff, like, we was like, did get amnesia? Because she started acting weird after that. And so,
So you don't go to school?
right, I don't go
Do
to
your
school.
parents, do they let you go outside?
I've never, we don't even go in the backyard. But the reason I called and the reason I managed to get out here, this is one of the most scariest things I've ever done. I'm terrified. But I called because my 2 little sisters, they're chained up right now. And they,
Do you have pictures of that?
yes, I can show you. I actually didn't have it, and then one of my sisters told me I need to get pictures. So see, here you can look at them. See, those are the places that make it on them. And that's, and see how dirty she is? We are so filthy. We don't take baths. We don't.
Is there a cell phone number
No, that's
to this?
Oh, no.
Can I look at, do you have any other
Okay,
photos?
You might be able to see it. Yes, those are just photos of me. I have pictures and videos, but they're on my camera, and
I have to. That would take forever.
What if I went to your parents' house right now? What would they tell me?
I'd be terrified. If you went to my parents' house, they couldn't see me.
How did your sisters get like this?
Okay.
Your parents chained them up?
Yes. Because they stole food.
Okay.
But they stole it because they were hungry.
You make sure to save these, okay?
Okay, I will.
Don't get rid of those.
I will. I won't. Yes.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Take a seat in the back of my car?
Yes.
We're going to go around the corner, okay?
Okay.
And take a seat back here, okay?
By this point, deputies have heard enough to know this is serious. Backup is requested immediately. Jordan is escorted to a patrol car and reassured that she will not have to face her parents directly. On the drive back to the family home, Deputy Kachi gently asks her more questions, trying to piece together what is waiting for them inside.
Do you have any injuries?
What's injuries?
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, not right now.
Okay. Are your parents sleeping?
No, they're. Oh, I think they're up. They probably noticed me missing.
Have you ever tried to escape before?
Yes, I have.
How much would it cost to take me to Nevada? Nevada? No, not Las Vegas, just Nevada. Just the border, just at the very beginning of Nevada. Yeah, how much would it cost? Huh? No, I'm 18. Okay, a couple hundred? I'm not going. I'll take a bus. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
And what happens when you try to?
My parents never tried to. My parents never caught me. But my older sister has run away, and she caught her. And she was, I think, just turned 20.
Yeah.
And her sister caught her and brought her back home, and she got in so much trouble.
Has anybody ever been to your house before to check on your welfare?
Like
have
family?
Like, have any of your other siblings called the cops?
No. Yeah. Some of them have wanted to, but they're too terrified.
Did you call the police?
I know, I didn't have a way to get a phone yet. This is the first chance I got this phone back. But I got this phone probably, like, less than a month ago. But the next chance I got to call and run away was...
How did you get a phone?
Okay, it's my brother's phone. He was going to throw it away, and it wasn't used. And so I needed a way to call 911, and I asked my sister, would that be okay? And because we don't know much, and so, and my little...
Why don't you know much?
Older sister.
Why don't you know much?
We don't go around, our parents never tell us things. When we hear stuff, we're shocked. It took forever for us to figure out what our parents does is against the law. We took forever.
And even the 29-year-old doesn't know this?
Okay, the 29-year-old does. She knew it for a long time, but...
Is there a phone number to that phone?
I don't think there is.
How did you call 911?
Well, you could call 911.
Oh.
I'm sure any phone like that, even if it's not connected to that, you can call 911.
So your parents, you're 17 years old?
Yes.
And throughout your whole life, you've never gone to school?
Right. I started first grade 2015 or 2016.
Uh-huh.
But,
How did you start first grade? Oh, in homeschool?
yes.
And you've never gone to school?
Right.
What else do your parents do to you guys?
Oh, my brother's chained up too right now.
Why did you decide to leave today?
It was the next chance I got that I could phone.
How did you get a chance to get out?
Well, I was actually terrified. My mother was in the kitchen talking to the older ones, and she was laughing and stuff. And I was terrified, but she just got real mad. She just was doing stuff to my little sister, and I was just like, and she started saying that she was gonna just do stuff to us, and so I was just so scared, and I just left. I just went out the window.
So when you left right now, you left out the window?
Yes.
And your mom was awake when
Yeah,
she was in the other room?
Yeah.
Does your dad have a gun? Are there any weapons in the house?
Yes, but they don't use it.
How long have your mom and dad been married?
I don't know, probably 20, I don't know. She got married when she was 16.
Jordan speaks about her mother, 49-year-old Louise Turpin. According to Louise's sisters, she had run away from home when she was just 16 years old with 23-year-old David Turpin. David came from a respected and influential family in their hometown, which played a role in Louise's parents ultimately approving their marriage.
So all kids have the same mom and dad?
Yes.
Does your mom take you to the doctor?
Not all the time. There was one time we all went to the doctor, and that's because we were sick. And the doctor told us that if we were one day later, it would have been too late. She always waits for the last minute for everything.
Have the police ever got involved with this?
No.
Well, why don't you guys just leave the house?
Because we're terrified. We don't really have a way. Everyone's always looking. There's always somebody.
Well, you said your mom's always gone, right?
Right.
Well, why don't you just leave?
Either she leaves one of the older ones there, and our house, it makes a beeping noise.
She talks about a beeping sound. This wasn't a security system as Jordan believed, but simply a low battery warning from the smoke detectors inside the Turpin home. Her misunderstanding shows just how cut off she was from normal life. At this stage, additional officers arrive. It's now around 7 a.m., and the sun is beginning to rise on the cool January morning. Deputies approach the front door and knock loudly for several minutes. What deputies are about to discover behind that front door will soon shock the entire nation.
This beeping noise was actually just the low battery sound from the smoke detectors in the Turpin's home. It seems Jordan is under the impression that this was a signal from some sort of security system. At this point, the other officers pull up to the scene and Deputy Kalachi steps out of the car to direct them. It's now 7 a.m. and the sun has started to rise on this cool January morning when they approach the front door and knock loudly for a couple minutes.
Hi. Hi. Sorry to bug you.
How you guys doing?
Good. We got a call for a check the welfare here at your house. So
for what?
Check the welfare. So just basically check on everybody, make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah, why?
Do you guys have kids in the house?
Yes.
Okay. Do you mind if we come in and just take a look, make sure everybody's safe and everything's okay?
Okay, what kind of call did you get?
Well, we got a call that there was a young female walking around saying that she came from a house over here. We were able to find out that this was a house, and we just wanted to check and make sure everybody was okay.
Think she came from here?
That's what she said.
From inside this house?
We think so. Otherwise, we wouldn't be knocking on your door at Sunday.
Did she say her name?
I don't know. Did she say her name?
I don't know offhand, but we
don't know. We just need to check and make sure everybody's okay.
You'll notice that the officers are careful not to mention Jordan by name when speaking to the parents. They don't want to expose her as the one who called for help.
Once we get in, make sure everything's okay, we'll get out of your
We
hair.
have a lot where we're packing.
Okay,
We're getting
that's
ready
fine,
to
that's
move.
No worries.
So it's a mess in here, so.
All right, that's fine.
We don't mind messes. We've been
But
at
I
worse.
mean,
How you doing, sir? I'm doing okay. Okay.
we were just in bed. I mean, like.
So most
that's
people are right now, so we expect you guys to be in bed.
Okay.
And no weapons in the house or anything like that?
No.
I do have a gun. It's locked up.
Okay, locked up is good. We like that. Okay, well, we're going to come in and check, okay? We just want to make sure everybody's okay.
Do you have a search warrant or anything? Or
No.
we don't need one, sir?
It quickly becomes clear that David and Louise Turpin had no idea this was coming. They appear surprised and unprepared. What they don't realize is that officers are about to step into one of the most horrific scenes they have ever encountered.
All right, well, like I said, sorry to bug you guys, but we just got this call. We all we do is we just check and make sure everybody's okay. And
You got a call?
yeah, we got a call from, I'm not sure if it was the young girl that left or if it was a neighbor that saw her walking around the street. So we'll get to the bottom of it. As soon as we make sure everybody's okay, then we'll decide, we'll figure out if maybe she was one of your kids that wandered away. How many kids do you have?
13.
13 total?
Yeah.
Woo! You guys are busy.
Officers move toward the back of the house, entering two small bedrooms belonging to the children. One room contains narrow bunk beds and little else. The second room is cramped with bunk beds and a filthy mattress on the floor, where two young girls sit motionless. The conditions are shocking.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, girls. Can I see your wrist? Yeah.
Which one?
Deputies believe they've located the room shown in the photos on Jordan's phone. But something is missing. The chains. The children, clearly terrified and wary of strangers, initially say nothing. Eventually, one of them subtly gestures toward a sliding closet door. Meanwhile, Officer Ogden remains near the entryway, keeping David and Louise occupied with casual questions, preventing them from interfering.
Where are you guys planning on moving to?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
That's a long way away.
Yeah, it is.
You guys know family over there or anything like that?
No, my job is moving me.
Oh, okay. What do you do for work?
As his eyes adjust to the dim lighting, Officer Ogden notices something off to his left. He suddenly realizes that David Turpin may have been deliberately standing in that specific spot to block something from view.
Is this another bedroom back here? You got another couple kiddos asleep there?
Yeah.
Sarge, you got another room in the front right here with 2 kiddos in the bed.
Officers enter a previously unnoticed third bedroom. Inside, they find a boy chained by his wrists and ankles to the top bunk bed. Back in the girls' room, Officer Rodriguez slides open the closet door.
Hi. All right, let's just go ahead and detain the parents at this point.
Ma'am, why don't you step over here for a minute? Okay, with you. And sir, step over here for a second. Just step over with my partner here for a second. You got any weapons on you?
No.
Turn around real quick, I'm gonna check you out. Do me a favor, face that window over here.
Over this way?
Yep. All right, sir, go ahead. I'm gonna have you turn over here. We're gonna walk outside, all right?
Can I get my house shoes?
Where's your shoes at?
There. Louise, you know if they're in the...
We'll have to find them for right now. Let's just walk out and we'll get you something, all right?
In the bedroom or the...
All right, well, we got the other stuff we're dealing with, and we'll try to find you them, okay?
You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
Nothing hidden in the bra or anything. Okay, just making sure, because we have some people that do that, so we just want to make sure.
Like I said, I've never been in trouble.
Okay.
This is a first for me. And,
Okay. Well,
I don't understand.
I'll explain everything as
That's
soon as we make sure everybody's safe. Okay. Now let me ask you
Yes.
quickly: are there keys to the little locks?
Yes.
Okay. Where are they?
My son and daughter can get them.
Okay.
That's
So
in the house.
the ones that are in the house, they know where they are.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Is that what this is about?
Well, that's part of it. Yeah, definitely. We need to make sure that the kids are safe and that they're not
Okay.
tied up.
I know,
So,
that's understandable, but I can
hey,
explain that.
this is mine, so go ahead and put her in there.
While the parents are being detained, officers urgently search the house for a key to free the chained child. Every second feels critical as they scramble through the home.
Does it work on his?
I know. The other one, that's what I was saying. The other one is in there. It looks different than that, but it's the same size.
It's in the drawer?
It's in the drawer that I was in.
Finally, the young boy is released from the chains. All 13 Turpin children are immediately transported to the hospital. Doctors soon determine their true ages. Although many appear to be under 18, more than half are actually adults ranging from 18 to 29 years old. The 28-year-old weighs just 82 pounds at the time of rescue. When officers removed the chains and brought the Turpin children out of the house, the true extent of the abuse became undeniable. All 13 were severely malnourished, and some of the adult siblings looked like young teens due to years of starvation. Investigators learned that food had been used as psychological torture. Large desserts were left out for the children to stare at but never touch. Even the unopened toys in the home were not gifts, but tools of control. For many of the children, the moments of rescue wasn't instant relief. It was confusion. After a lifetime of isolation, they didn't immediately understand they were safe. Freedom was something they had never experienced. Authorities soon discovered they had received almost no real education, despite claims of homeschooling. The oldest daughter later explained that religious justifications were used to normalize the abuse, keeping them in constant fear. In court, the siblings showed how complex trauma can be. One defended her parents, believing they had good intentions. Another spoke about rebuilding her life, going to college, and finally feeling independent and strong. In 2019, David and Louise Turpin were sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. But even after being rescued from the House of Horrors, the road wasn't easy. Some of the younger children later filed lawsuits over their foster placements, and the adult siblings struggled to access donation funds meant for their recovery. The rescue wasn't just about breaking chains. It was about the moment these children slowly realized the nightmare was over. And that moment began with one brave phone call in the dark. If you thought that case was disturbing, take a deep breath, because what you're about to see next is even more unsettling. Chaos erupts inside an Iowa gas station when customers step into what appears to be a family dispute. Within moments, shouting turns into physical confrontation. But what shocks responding officers the most is what started the entire scene. Police quickly learn that the uproar began when a mother violently threw her 9-year-old autistic son to the ground inside the store. The quiet of a September weekend in 2021 is shattered when 911 receives calls about screaming and fighting at a local Quick Trip convenience store.
Police department, can I help you?
People fighting up here at Quick Trip.
How many people are fighting?
Well, mom was beating her kid really bad in here.
Ma'am, I can't hear you. Something's wrong with your phone. How many people?
Yeah, there's like 3, 4. And other people, it's the kid from her, and they're all yelling and freaking out.
All right, we'll be on the way up there.
Even through a weak phone connection, dispatchers can hear the chaos in the background. Multiple voices are yelling. Something serious is happening. Officer Miller from the Des Moines Police Department is first to arrive, and the large crowd gathered outside immediately signals that this is no small disturbance.
This lady's in here choking him up and dragging him around the stores, right? So we tell her to calm down, and then she is just going crazy now. My homie's not in there holding her down right now.
Officer! Hurry! Get lightning here!
Oh my God!
Somebody better get this just
Okay.
And she punched her and she pulled back and punched her.
Hey! Oh,
Get her out!
She's throwing everything and beating her.
Place your hands behind your back.
I'm not.
Place your hands behind your back.
my son.
Place your hands behind your back. Place your hands behind your back. You just struck me.
Fine, but I want my son.
Okay.
No, because they're the ones who started.
Place your hands behind your back. Relax. Relax, okay?
Because they're the ones who started.
Keep your hands behind your back.
I am behind my back.
Okay.
And I would like to talk to an officer now.
Okay, I'm here.
I want my son.
Place your hands behind your back.
They're the ones who started it, and I want my son.
Okay.
Inside the store, emotions are high and stories are overlapping. Regina Morris is quickly placed in handcuffs to prevent the situation from escalating further. Officers now have to separate fact from emotion and determine exactly what led to this explosion.
What is going on?
First of all, I was trying to discipline my son. They got involved. My son is ADHD. I was trying to get him out of the store. They got involved when they wasn't supposed to. I just want my son so I could go home, please.
So why are you throwing things? You hit me.
They're the ones who kept getting in my face and would not back off. Leave me alone.
Okay, so that's your reasoning for
that
throwing
is the
things at me?
truth. No, and then I did not mean to throw them at you. I just want my son so I could go home.
All
Because
right,
I know
we're gonna
what the
step outside.
problem
We're
is
gonna
with
step
my
outside.
son, and nobody doesn't want to
All right.
listen.
Step outside.
Tell Vader I just want my son so I
Okay.
can go home.
Are you here with anyone?
Just me and my son.
Where do you live?
Right behind us, and I would like to take my son home. He has workers. Right now, the workers and I've been dealing with this because he has ADHD. And I would like to get him home for medicine. So can I please take my son home?
Stand right here.
From the house on foot northbound.
I just want my son so I could go home.
We're going to figure all this out, okay? Have a seat in my car.
Was he still armed with a knife?
And I'll be
All
willing to go.
Regina explains that her son has ADHD and is on the autism spectrum, and that he struggles with severe meltdowns. While that may explain why he was upset, it does not explain the level of force used against him.
All right, is everybody else okay?
Yeah, everybody's fine.
Okay, everybody's fine.
You can see the marks on his neck.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
She's gonna take my mom to jail. If she's doing that to him in public, imagine what she's doing to him in private.
Hey, buddy, can you talk to me? Okay. Can you look up at me? His mom kind of, oh yeah, you got marks on your neck. All right. Can you sit here for me, okay? Thanks, buddy.
Brendan, Regina's son, is quiet and reluctant to speak. Officers notice marks around his neck area, which raises concern.
Yeah, she pressed charges against me. I'm pressing charges against her for hitting me. If they would have backed off, I would have been able to take my son home and go home calmly. But they don't even know situation, and they think no, and they know nothing about my son.
Witnesses claim Regina picked her son up and slammed him onto the floor. That accusation is serious. Fortunately, the entire incident was captured on surveillance cameras. The video will remove all doubt.
Brendan pulls a fast one on his mom and slips back into the store undetected.
Brendan, let's go, now! I'm gonna give these people a reason to call the cops. Let's go! When I say let's go, let's go now! I will call the police myself. And I said I will call the police. When I say let's go, now. I will give them. When I say let's go, I mean let's go now. What? You got to walk out here. I will carry you out. Let's go. No, this is my son. I will listen at it.
That's cool, but this ain't the time to.
I don't care.
I don't give a f if you care. Put the
Call the police. No, I'm not.
Put the towel down. Put the towel down.
Let's go now.
Let him go.
Let's go.
Let him go.
Would you please
Let him go. Put him down.
This is my child.
I don't care. Hey, call the police. Don't ask. Lock the door. Lock the door.
You're making everything work. Let's go. Don't say you get your hand off of me. You put your hand on me when you're not going to. What you gonna do? No, I know. Come here. Get into my child. Come here. Where are you at?
The footage clearly shows Regina lifting Brendan under his arms and forcefully throwing him to the ground. It is not a gentle attempt to guide him out of the store. It is an aggressive action. That moment alone is enough to justify an arrest for child endangerment.
I got you on video, bitch. You stupid. That is not abusing. I'm No, because you guys intervene. You don't understand the situation. Brendan, we need to go. No.
Back
He
up.
is
You touched her. You touched me.
I touched
Back up.
my son.
Back up.
My son.
Back up.
When customers intervene to protect the child, Regina becomes even more frustrated. Instead of calming down, she demands her son back and argues with the bystanders. As she realizes she is losing control of the situation, her anger intensifies. The conflict escalates into pushing and physical confrontation. The store is now in complete chaos. Regina attempts to force her way through the people blocking her. What began as a child's meltdown has now turned into a violent scene involving multiple adults. Even after being pulled away, she lashes out again near the entrance, adding more fuel to an already explosive situation. Officer Miller arrives just after the most violent moments. Officer Packman, having seen enough, understands this was not a misunderstanding. It was a child being thrown to the ground, followed by assaults on bystanders.
Here's your phone back, thank you.
Were you able to see on the camera?
Yeah, you get a pretty good view, so yeah.
She was in the wrong?
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, to me it looked more than this.
He does seem to be somewhat of a difficult child. He's obviously got something going on, but you don't just pick up your kid and throw him on the ground.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
The discussion returns to Brendan's condition. Officers acknowledge that raising a child with behavioral disorders can be incredibly difficult. But they also recognize something else. Regina does not appear to understand how serious her actions were. She repeatedly blames others for interfering and insists she was only trying to carry her son out. Even when confronted with video evidence, she minimizes what happened. That lack of awareness is deeply concerning. A temporary plan is made for Brendan to go home with Regina's friend, Denisha, but Sergeant Vance suggests a medical evaluation first.
If the child was thrown down, we might have to take the child to the hospital just to make sure the child's not injured in any way, since she did finally throw him down. I know he's probably not going to say he's injured, but we probably need to at least get him medically checked out. And then if the neighbor wants to go to the hospital, and if it's okay with DHS, if they want to work out something with DHS, that's up to him.
I'll let the other officer know that. She's going to deal with all the kid side of it. I'm just going to get her going. She does want to talk to you. I'll roll down the window, or you want to open the door.
Because the child was thrown to the ground, officers want to ensure he is not injured. His safety now becomes the priority. So the sergeant speaks with Regina, who is still hoping she can avoid going to jail.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Vance. What?
Separate myself.
What's that?
I am going to separate myself. It's just all my numbers at home, and I can't get a hold of nobody because all my workers' numbers are in my phone. And I'm willing to take full responsibility for what I did. It's just I would like to go home if possible tonight because I don't have a way to bond myself out. And like I said, I can't get a hold of nobody. And I'm willing to take full responsibility. Anything you guys ask me, I'll do all the court dates, everything. If I have a no trespassing charge for the premises, I'll even take it.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I mean, we're not going to be able to send you home tonight.
Throughout the day, a clear pattern has emerged. Regina struggles to accept when she doesn't get her way. But sitting in the back of a police car, there is little she can do to change the outcome. And despite everything that happened, despite her aggressive actions, Brendan still longs for his mother's comfort.
I can't hold your hand, baby. Why? Because I'm in handcuffs. Okay, you need to go. Go with what? I want to go. I know, baby. It's back here. Okay. Do me a favor. Be good, okay? Okay. Are you going to be back in the morning? Yep, I'm going to try to, okay? Okay. Bye. Don't worry about it.
Despite everything, he wants his mom. That emotional bond makes the situation even more heartbreaking. So Officer Miller moves the patrol vehicle so Brendan does not have to watch his mother being transported to jail.
Hey, how about I just go drive somewhere else? We can get this kid off the side of the car.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah. This is not going to be good for him.
There's the Michael for the incoming third watch. Triple thing.
I know, but Mom's got to go.
No, she's not there.
We'll
Mom, she's not there. She doesn't have to go.
Unit 94.
Unit 94.
Am I good to back up?
What makes this case especially troubling is not just the physical act itself, but Regina's apparent inability to recognize how dangerous her behavior was. A child with autism experiencing a meltdown requires patience, structure, and support. Instead, he was met with force. When a parent reacts with violence and then blames everyone else, it raises serious concerns about long-term safety. In that moment, Brendan was not just a difficult child in a store. He was a child who needed protection. The intervention by bystanders, the surveillance footage, and the police response effectively became a rescue. Not because he was taken from a burning building, but because adults stepped in when his own caregiver crossed a line. Regina Morris was charged with child endangerment and assault. Through a plea agreement, the felony was reduced, and she received a suspended sentence. Brendan was later reported to be in the care of the Iowa Department of Human Services. This case shows how quickly a parent can go from being overwhelmed to being criminally responsible. And sometimes a child is rescued not from strangers, but from the very person who is supposed to protect them. And it's heartbreaking to realize how often situations like this happen. Sadly, the next case is no different. It all happened on August 12th, 2024. Officers respond to an apartment after a troubling call from a school social worker. Several children haven't shown up to school in over a week. There are reports of no food, no power, and even a claim that the mother once held a gun to her own head. What officers are walking into may look like neglect on paper, but behind that apartment door, it's something far worse.
How you doing?
Scared? You scared?
Did I? I'm sorry. You live over here? Mommy, daddy home? How you doing, boss?
Pretty good.
Hey there. We got a call saying kids haven't been to school in a while.
We've been having issues getting them enrolled, and my husband just has to finish going up there. Are you going today?
What? I just came out here. I don't.
School. Sorry.
Yeah, I got the affidavit and everything like that. I gotta go get notarized and I gotta drop it off at the school. Okay.
Yeah, that's all we've been waiting on.
Oh, you guys got your IDs on you?
I don't have them on me.
Who's the other fella in there?
Our roommate.
Your roommate? How's it going?
It's going. Lost my job last week.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm in the process of trying to find another job too, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's been kind of hectic.
Yeah, it's a hard time right now.
Yeah.
How many?
How do I get money to help?
Don't worry about that, kiddo.
How many kids y'all got?
3.
3. How old are they?
She's 9, then 11, 14.
If we talk to them?
I'm not able to search
right?
through different things.
If you would, yeah. Is that alright? I just want to talk to your 14-year-old.
The 14-year-old?
Mm-hmm. Is that alright?
I mean, we just moved, so we're trying to get everything transferred over.
Okay.
And I went up to the school last week.
Okay.
And tried to get them to fix the parent portal.
Hey, how are you?
And they gave me her school ID instead of actually giving me the parent portal stuff.
Where'd you guys move from?
Other side of Gainesville. Dustin.
Dustin, gotcha. And your name is?
Miranda.
When police arrive, the parents don't seem panicked. In fact, they're calm. They explain they recently moved and are still working out enrollment issues with the school. The father says he just lost his job. The mother insists everything is being handled. To an outsider, it sounds like a struggling family trying to get back on their feet, but something feels off. So officers ask to speak to the 14-year-old daughter alone.
Anything you want to tell me about what's going on at the house? You feel safe and everything? You're getting taken care of? You didn't tell anything to anybody about anything that's going on? I mean, you can tell me. I'm not going to tell them that you told me stuff.
It's fine.
Well, I understand it's fine, but I mean, if you're stuff going on at the house that we need to know, share it with me. Share about the safety of you guys.
055-256-422.
Mention something to someone regarding something your mother did. Okay. Something else too that had to do with a gun. Yeah. Is there a gun in the house? There is one though? Okay.
I think she has a license. I think she has a
knife too?
A license.
Oh, a license? That's fine. If she's not in trouble for having a gun, you can have a gun in Georgia. But has she done anything with the gun? You said that she put it up to her head in front of you. Did that happen? Not in front of you? Did she just tell you she did that, or what?
They're fighting.
Do you guys have food to eat and stuff?
Yeah.
Who makes you feel unsafe?
Sean.
Who's Sean?
Chad.
Chad?
It's the skin guy.
Oh, that's the guy that stays there? What does he do?
He mostly cooks.
He makes you feel unsafe?
No.
That's what I asked.
Oh.
I said, does someone make you feel unsafe in the house?
Usually.
Huh?
Mostly Dad.
Mm-hmm. Does he put his hands on you? The kids? Your sisters? No?
He's put his hands on Mom then.
Okay. In front of you guys? Do you have your own phone?
I have a tablet.
Okay.
Away from her parents, the girl confirms there is a gun inside the home. When asked if she feels safe, she hesitates. She doesn't fully say no, but she doesn't confidently say yes either. That pause speaks volumes. And when officers step inside to take a closer look, the reality starts to show.
Are there any weapons or anything in the house?
Guns are in my gun safe.
Okay, they're secured in a safe?
Correct.
Okay. Do you guys have any firearms? No?
No.
I don't. Okay. Where the kids usually sleep?
They are in their room right now. We're trying to get everything cleaned up. We've been moving and everything.
Okay.
We got this. We're limited in here right now, because most of it's ruined.
Yeah.
But we've got
Okay.
all this up here. We've cooked quite a few chickens. We had a bunch of chicken. We had to put one of his friends came over and picked up some of the meat.
Okay. And you guys all 3 of them sleep in here?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys sleep in here?
Yes.
Okay. What do you guys got? Turtles?
Ball pythons.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that.
The apartment is hot. There is no electricity. It's been off for days. The refrigerator is filled with spoiled, rotting food. The parents claim the power will be back on soon, but officers quickly discover something dangerous. Extension cords running from an exterior light fixture into the apartment. Exposed wiring. Illegal electricity being pulled from the building. It's not just theft. It's a serious fire hazard.
How long have you not had electricity?
Like 3 days.
Okay. What's going on there?
Run.
Do they know you got that going on?
I don't care if they do or not.
I get it, but it's a fire hazard.
That's
for everyone in here. Yeah, it is. You can't have no wiring and stuff going to that.
I told you, Chad, to tighten it up.
I'm just worried about the rest of the people in here. Like I said, I'm no firefighter or electrician, but
I used to be an electrician.
I gotcha.
I'm pretty good with.
Fair enough.
It's not a fire hazard, but I'm going to make sure these kids have got AC or something. Like I'm not going to.
Fair enough.
Whatever I got to do, you know.
The situation looks worse. The parents continue to insist the children are fine. But the conditions tell a different story.
We got a call from a social worker at a school saying the children haven't been to school in over a week, to come check on them. Arrived on scene, they have no power, no AC. It's been 2 or 3 days. Rotting food, house is a mess. Oldest daughter, Isabella, said that dad is physically abused mom. And the last incident, mom held a gun to her head and threatened to kill herself. Children look like they haven't bathed in weeks. With the power being off, all the food in the fridge and freezer went bad.
And in reference to the inadequate shelter, the educational neglect, and also the domestic violence, would you happen to know if these concerns could be occurring right now at this present moment?
No, they're not. I'm still outside the apartment building.
I'm going to stab this information with my supervisor, and then the county will be notified of the decision made. You will receive a copy of the mandated report letter within 24 hours.
He said yes. We'll press charges. I do need to take a picture of it for an incident report.
Okay.
But he says it can cause all kinds of fires and stuff like that. So.
You have your ID handy? And who was that you spoke to?
Mike, he is our maintenance regional.
Hey, well, you want to just hang out right here? We got to talk with everyone. Okay. Yeah, just want to hang out right here. Can I get you and Miranda downstairs real quick? My sergeant wants to talk with you guys.
Because of the theft of the services, which is that electricity, you guys are going to get placed under arrest. So go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
What?
Oh, that's all me. That's all me.
You're the only adults and all those.
That's all me, though.
How is this even possible?
Yeah, I don't know.
How is this even possible? Like, I thought you said nothing was wrong, bro.
Okay, stop crying. Because we can't understand you. The only way we can understand you is to talk. I'd be willing to talk to you, but you can't.
So,
because I can't.
explain to me what's going on here.
Where did these go?
I'll explain to you.
From the house. From the house. Face that way.
At this point, officers make a decision. Both parents are placed under arrest for theft of services and child cruelty charges. And that's when the children come outside.
What's your name?
My name's Abby.
Abigail? Okay. Where's Isabella at?
In her room.
Can we... stay right here. I'm gonna go get Isabel. Okay.
Those are the only people I have.
Stay right here. I'm gonna go get Isabella. Your sisters are upset. You wanna be with them?
At this point, we're not going anywhere. We're just going to sit here and we're just going to talk to some people and then go from there, okay? So I understand that this is sad and stressful and nobody likes seeing what you guys saw, and I'm sorry you had to see that, okay?
The kids stand there watching their parents in handcuffs, clearly overwhelmed and confused. Officers kneel down and gently explain that their mom and dad are going to jail for now. The Department of Family Services is called to figure out where the children will go next, possibly with relatives.
Ladies, would you like to talk to your mother before she leaves?
Where's our dad?
Well, he's in a different car, so they're all in separate cars. So the female deputy she's with. All right, here's your daughters to talk to you real quick, okay?
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't want to go either. I wish I could stay. I wish I could stay. They won't let me there.
Would you like a heart bear? Or whatever this cool thing is?
Yeah.
Would you like one too?
There is, she says she has 3 snakes in there.
Oh.
I have snakes, but maybe
Oh. There's lots of options.
you're gonna have to take Oracle with you. We have to crate.
We'll talk to them about it once we walk back over by them, okay? About the snake, okay?
I wish we have a crate.
Yeah, we'll talk to them about it and we'll make sure we get everything situated, okay? Alright?
Are you hurting? Yeah.
Are we?
Is it okay if we can like put the handcuffs in front?
They can't go in front, unfortunately. If we get, she can leave now and then she can get out of those really fast. So if you want to say goodbye and then we'll walk back over there and you'll be able to talk to her soon. She'll be able to use a phone and call you, okay? Alright.
Bring them over here.
Let's back up so they can drive off, okay?
I love you.
Alright.
I love all you. And
Alright.
I'm gonna come right back.
Let's walk over by Sergeant Webb over here. Do you not have shoes?
No.
Oh no. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't have shoes on, Webb.
Still walking in the sun.
Oh, we just gave out. We just gave out stuffy.
Want another stuffy?
Oh my goodness. Look at you guys.
Alright, you pick one.
Oh my goodness.
Daddy, you have that.
The frog one?
Which one?
Before being transported, the mother is allowed a short goodbye. She apologizes through tears. The girls cry and ask if their parents are coming back soon. Officers try to comfort them, handing out stuffed animals in the middle of a parking lot that has suddenly become the center of their world. But the heartbreak doesn't stop there.
Watch your pizza.
I'm not gonna finish it, or no, because it hurts her tooth. Because she needs to go to the doctor, and I do too.
Okay.
Why do you want to go to the doctor? That's called a dentist, not a doctor.
I need my teeth cleaned.
They tell you that they can't eat the pizza because it hurts their teeth because they need to go to the dentist.
Okay.
Because that's literally what they just said. She said, I want to eat this pizza, but I can't because my teeth hurt because we need to go to the dentist.
About keeping Dad's phone?
No, what'd she say?
He's going to keep Dad's phone safe.
I'll tell him. Thanks.
Neighbors bring the children pizza, trying to help in any way they can, but the kids quietly say they can't eat it. Their teeth hurt too much. They need to see a dentist, but they haven't been able to. It's a small detail, almost easy to miss, but it reveals something deeper. This wasn't just a few bad days without electricity. This was long-term neglect. In the end, the mother was charged with cruelty to children in the first degree, along with theft-related offenses. The father was also arrested for his role and awareness of the unsafe living conditions. This case wasn't simply about unpaid bills or a temporary setback. It was about children living in extreme heat without power, surrounded by spoiled food, exposed to domestic instability and unsafe conditions. When officers walked into that apartment, they didn't just uncover code violations. They uncovered children surviving in an environment no child should ever call home. That day wasn't just an arrest, it was a rescue. Now that was all for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, click to see more on the video on screen.